What is the abomination of desolation? And what is known as Olivet Discourse, which is Jesus sharing with us the coming events during the end times, which Jesus explains the various signs that we are to watch for, which will reveal that the end times are upon us. In this study, we will be delving into the Daniel abomination of desolation prophecy written in the book of Daniel. Let's begin our exploration of this eerie abomination of desolation prophecy, which even Jesus referred to as a significant sign to watch for. In the book of Daniel, there are many fulfilled prophecies, as well as future prophecies of Daniel known as the 70th week regarding events that will occur during the coming end times. There's particular prophecy of a very concerning and mysterious event, which is known as the abomination of desolation. Daniel 9:27, and he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. And in the midst of the week, he shall call the sacrifice and oblation to cease. For Daniel 11:31, and arms shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, and shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate. Daniel 12:11, and from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. And the covenant which is being spoken of is the coming false peace covenant that Antichrist will make with Israel. Did you see where it said the daily sacrifice is taken away? This is referring to the daily praise and sacrifices that the people usually give to God. Antichrist will cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease. On the abomination of the desolation, Bible item is set up because Antichrist is portraying himself as being the Lord and wants no sacrifice of any sort to be made to the actual Lord. Antichrist wants everyone to worship him. Is the abomination desolation what is it? What will it look like? Let's take a little book of Daniel abomination desolation Bible verse field trip and search for the answer. You may want to bring a history book or be able to search online to confirm our research and findings. An example of an abomination of desolation would be what was set up by another Israel-hating entity around 168 BC, an evil ruler named Antiochus Epiphanes, one of the most evil rulers that Israel had ever encountered up to that point, who did so much damage and destruction that when he was finally conquered, the Israelites made a celebration that is still carrying out to this called Hanukkah. During his reign of terror, Antiochus Epiphanes put a statue of the Greek god named Zeus in the temple of God at Jerusalem and sacrificed pig's blood on it. This is but one example of what is the abomination of desolation going to be, but it kind of gives us an idea of what to expect. He has also warned us that the abomination of desolation event would occur in the future by confirming the Daniel abomination desolation Bible prophecy. Matthew 24:15, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth. Mark 13:14, but when you shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing where it now not be, let him that readeth understand, then let him that be in Judah flee to the mountains. So what is the abomination of desolation that Jesus is referring to? One popular possibility is that the abomination of desolation is a prophetic image or statue of the coming Antichrist being set up. Revelation 13:14-15, and to see with them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword, and did live, and he had power to give a life unto the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Antichrist will have an image created where all must bow to it, much like King Nebuchadnezzar had the people do. Daniel 3:1-7. Nebuchadnezzar the king that made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits, and the breadth therefore 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent together the princes, the governors, the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Then the princes, the governors, the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then the herald cried aloud to you at his command, Go people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sacket, pulsary, the slumber, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. And whoso falls not down and worship shall say, I will be cast into the midst of a burner and fiery furnace. Therefore at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and all kinds of music, and all the people, the nations and languages, fell down and worshipped the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. There are many similarities between certain aspects of the book of Daniel, Abomination of Desolation, Bible prophecy of Antiochus and Antichrist, and for good reason. They are spiritually one and the same. What Antiochus did then is going to be happen again, but this time it will be much worse. Antiochus was but the shadow of Antichrist. Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that hath been, it is, that which has have be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. There's no new thing under the sun. What is the abomination of desolation meaning in the Bible? Or Daniel abomination of desolation research together has revealed that the abomination of desolation in the Bible is probably an image or statue of some sort. It has also revealed that the timing of the setup of the prophetic Daniel abomination of desolation is of most importance, because we now know after reading the abomination of desolation Bible version warning that when we see the abomination of desolation being set up, that point in time begins the last 7 years of the entire abomination of desolation in the Bible warning. Beware of Antichrist breaking the infamous false peace covenant in the middle of this last 7-year time period, and then all hell shall break loose for many souls. Literally, written by Christianity Oasis. Check out ChristianityOasis.com.